Okay, my name is Agric Esther, and I am a 500 level student in the Department of Agricultural Extension and Development Studies, and I am from Abia State. Well, I did not actually choose this course. It was JAM, or should I say Uniport, that pushed me to this department. Well, the concept we already have right from secondary school is that anything agriculture has to do with farming. So my expectation was that right from year one, that will be taken into the field, into the farm to maybe cultivate or rear animals. My first year experience was superb. Aside from the fact that I was not actually serious in my year one, but every other thing was okay because most of the courses we did in year one are courses I was familiar with, like the physics, chemistry, and biology. They are courses I was already familiar with. The challenges I faced in adapting to university was the stress aspect. I'm not used to the fact that I was staying alone, taking care of myself, making decisions for myself. That was very, very challenging because all my life I've always had somebody who is always there to direct me and tell me what to do at a particular point in time. So being in the university alone, I had to take up that decision, making decisions on my own. My worst moment in my first year should be when I saw my 100 level results. That was actually a worst moment, and that was the time I had to advise myself to sit up and buckle up. The change was not that pronounced because I believe in year one, second semester, we were introduced to an agricultural course, AGR 101 or 102. So the change was a gradual process, it was not spontaneous. There was no lecturer or any particular course that influenced my academic journey. The challenge was the stress, waking up every day in the morning to come to school. You get dressed in the morning, mostly when I enter the pig unit. You get dressed in the morning and then you are asked to enter the pig pen and clean the place. Then when you are going back home, you are smelling like a pig. Going back home every day. Some days will come and we are asked to go to the farm. Under the sun, we are cultivating, we are weeding, we are planting. The stress was too much. For me, I would say there's no balance because the practical aspect, I was expecting them to use new technologies, new improved innovations to teach us the practical aspect, but most of the things we were taught in our practical year are things we already know. Like my family, we are into farming, so most of the things we were taught in the field are things that my parents already know how to do. The planting method, the weeding method, the fertilizer application method are things I already know. There was no improved equipment or techniques that they taught us, so I don't think there's any balance between the two. Yes, I underwent sideways program in my 400 level, and it was in the demonstration farm in Choba and the one in Abuja campus in the University of Port Harcourt. The experience was one of a kind. Aside the fact that we were exposed to practical, the stress was also there, and then the fact that we did not write exam for one complete year it was somehow for me, because it was as if my brain was blocked for that 1 year. Well, before I got to 500 level, right from year one, they've always drummed it to us that during our 500 level that we either go to economics or extension. So I've always had it in my mind to go for extension. So it was not a new thing or something that just happened all of a sudden. It has always been there that when I get to 500 level, I'll go to extension. The approaches are the same because most of the lecturers that have been teaching us, they've been teaching us since year 2. So they are still the same lecturers teaching us in 500 level. So the approaches are the same. The learning method is just that most of the courses in the previous years, they were like introduction, but in our final years now, there's more insight to those courses. The challenge is the workload is too much. This semester we are doing 11 courses aside our project work, so the stress, the workload, the assignments, the higher you go, the worse it becomes. The experience was not that bad. I feel very happy, I feel very excited, and I'm also grateful to God for the journey so far, bringing me to this point. I'm happy to graduate and leave the stress and face a new world. The advice I will give to my fellow students, the younger students, is to take their academics serious, focus on what it is that brought them to this place. They can leave a little, but don't forget the main reason why you came to this place. Yes, the area of the practical aspect, they need to make available improved technologies that will make the IT experience more favorable to students. You don't have to sweat it out because you are undergoing internship. They should provide equipment to the least whole and match it. The department doesn't have it. So if they can make those equipment available for students, I believe the IT program will be more enjoyable. I don't think I'll choose the department again. I've gained that experience, so let me move to other fields. Thank you.
I am also Chimuchia Confidence, student of Agric Extension and Development Studies. Thank you. I wouldn't say I choose Agric. JAMB gave me Agric. Yeah, JAMB gave me Agric, or should I say University of Port Harcourt gave me Agric to study, but I loved it though. I expected a lot, more of farm work, but Agric in school is more of classwork. Sorry to say that, because joining the Faculty of Agriculture in year one, I expected more farm work, like I said, going to the field, doing more of like the practical aspect of it, not the theoretical aspect. So, but we didn't find it here until our 400 level. My first year experience in the department, I don't really have much experience in my first year in this faculty. A lot, like coming from somewhere very far from here and coming to Port Harcourt to study, it's a challenge on its own. Living alone, it's a challenge on its own. Waking up early morning, coming to school, coming for 7 o'clock classes, it's another challenge on its own. I don't have any. It didn't actually change, because since my year 2 in this faculty, we've been doing book courses. Like you find out that in your first semester, we'll be doing 10, 11 courses. So it's still same since my year 1 till this final year. So it didn't actually change. CPP was my worst course. And my best course was my year 1, that was FSB. Actually, none, but I would say Dr. Clara Fanyobi, the HOD, she did actually. That was my IT program. 1 year IT program in Faculty of Agriculture is not beast, it's not more. So that's what I can say about it. I didn't find any balance. It was still same workload everywhere. I did. That was my IT level, 400 level. That was last semester. So it was in school. Yeah, we did our IT in school, and it was a bad experience. Something I wouldn't wish for anybody to go through. Also, I don't feel bad. It's something I want, so I went for it. I feel now it's more intense. The lecturer wants you to learn. They want you to learn, and they impose it on you. So you just have to adapt. It's a new phase, so its challenges are there. It has always been there. So just for you to just have the strength to face it and prevail. Not bad. That is everybody's prayer. Been in this school for years now. That is our prayer. Let's live and do something else with our life. Face new challenges, face the new world ahead of us, and that's all. I would tell my younger ones to have this, should I say, they should be hardworking. Yeah, I would say in our IT program, the faculty should at least provide working tools, machetes, hoe, cutlass. They should improve on that aspect. It's very necessary so that it can make work effective and easy for the ones coming. No, I won't. No reason actually, but I won't.
My name is Gabriel Powell from Edo State, particularly from East and West. Personally, I did not choose the course, I was offered the course. Well, as the course says agriculture, I was personally thinking would be more exposed to the farming side of the course, like the practical side. Yeah. It was tough because waking up by 7 a.m. going for class, and the class was always really jam-packed, so I didn't learn much in year 1. Well, I faced a lot because because having to travel all the way from Lagos down to Port Harcourt on my own, so I had to like majorly make friends so that I could be free and have people to talk to. My worst moments was having to come to school alone, having nobody to talk to, having no friends around. Yeah. Well, nothing changed, nothing much changed. Same. Personally, I don't have any favorite or worst course. No, not really. My 400 level, having to wake up very early, go to the farm, like the piggery aspect where we have to walk and clean pool every morning, and then we have to sweat and start smelling like pig shit on our way home. Then having to work on the farm too, no proper tools to work on the farm. I really did not find any balance. Yeah, I did in the University of Port Harcourt, inside the school. Yeah, I felt good about it because I really don't learn much in a crowded class, so being secluded from other departments was good enough. To be honest, there's no difference. Same workload, same courses, same assignments and classwork and tests. Yeah. Well, I'm facing a lot of challenges. Having to come to school very early in the morning, having to work on assignments, and 11 courses we're offering, coupled with the project work, is a lot. Well, I'm having to learn a lot from the topics we were given. So yes, I feel very good and expectant. Just ensure you fix your project. Yes, a lot. Conducive classes and having to listen to students too. No, I would not.